Hmm. Well,
Leave it to me.
if I fail,
I don't want any wasted lives out there.
Enemy sighted.
I wish you good luck.
When's that backup getting here?
no. My current tactics is to pretty much give it all.
No matter the cost.
To the current attack.
Thanks, buddy.
When's that backup getting here?
Leave it to me.
Continue firing. Out of range.
At least.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Yeah, I think that should be enough, even though I got this.
What?
Yeah, I got a C rank, but I won the mission though.
Leave it to me.
Phew. I was a bit worried there, but thankfully that was my first attempt, excluding this little
complete.
reload.
Both enemy tanks neutralized.
Okay, I can deal with that. Like, seriously. And we got some rewards.
The watershed battle on the Magyar Plains ended in the victory of the Gallian forces.
Howie!
It made military history not only with its ferocity, but with the duel that ended it. The Imperial army then fell to retreat, while Gallia's grasp on victory tightened.
That's really pleasant to hear, if you know what I mean.
Alicia, are you all right?
Welkin, what happened? I can't remember. What did...
Well, you went on the murder rampage, but thankfully you were on our
wasn't
side.
I? But here I am, alive and fully healed. And it's like... everyone looks at me differently now. Like they're scared. Welkin, has something happened to me? Tell me, please!
Well, you're starting to glow in blue all of a sudden, and probably that's why they kinda suspicious.
Alicia.
Report. Parting ways.
Oh, wait. It looks like this is all about the cutscene. Well, if that's the case, I want to see everything new first, if you know what I mean. First, the rewards, please.
In honor of your manifold accomplishments, you are hereby awarded this honor.
Highness.
Furthermore, for your squad's exemplary performance in the final battle, this royal award.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Okay, the rifle for the scouts. And the sniper rifle, though I'm not sure. Yeah,
May your
I think I have those. Okay, the castle front. I'm saving best for the last.
Hey! Sup?
Okay, nothing new thus far.
Come back.
Okay, R&D. Yeah, I'm okay, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta have both of those. Okay, no rifles. Now they start to look real fancy. Okay, I'll hold on those for now. First, let's make sure I got everything I need on these departments. Okay, Edelweiss. Oh, that's gonna be. That's exactly what I need here. And might as well. And Shamrock. Yes, please. Well, I don't see why not. Well, whatever was left in here, I think. Yeah, I think I have enough just. Okay, all done. And look at this. I am literally at no money whatsoever.
Come back!
Whew. And of course, our favorite part of the training is training the troops.
What?
Okay, let's push those limits for those guys. Like around half of you. And the rest in you. Yeah, like this.
Fight them!
Yeah, I seriously need another potential of this.
Looks like that session beat a...
Nice. That's exactly what I was looking forward to. Like, the Lancers, I'm not using them that much anymore, if you know what I mean. Specifically because they are really slow. But I am pretty okay at where they are currently standing, and possibly can do some additional training on engineers later on.
Come back!
And just to make sure no one else, no new recruits. No, no new recruits.
Come.
Well, I think, guys, I think. This is all about... This is all about the cutscenes, I actually believe. So let's actually watch those and see what's going on.
Sir, may I come in?
Kreese, any results on that thing I asked you to look into?
Yes, sir. For starters, this bullet you gave me. Its shape and markings perfectly match rounds used by an experimental Gallian sniper rifle.
I see. So Alicia really was shot by someone inside the Gallian force. So, any leads on who fired it?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, Kreese.
The night before the shooting, records show Lieutenant Lanzet checked out the rifle.
What? Faldio had the gun? Are you sure that's not some mistake?
I had a suspicion about this guy all along, since he figured out that Alicia was a Valkyria, and in order to awaken Valkyria inside someone should be close to death, and probably that's specifically what happened in there.
It's rare for a tank commander to ask for a sniper rifle, so the clerk remembered him. Sir, only 2 of those rifles exist right now. One is confirmed to be locked in the arsenal. The other was checked out to Lieutenant Lanzet and has yet to be returned. I can't. It's hard for me to believe, too.
Faldio? It couldn't be.
And let me guess, they will just misunderstand each other. Yeah, like it's not even chapter, so this is just a bunch of cutscenes.
Hey, Faldio. You in? I guess not. Notes on the Valkyrian race. The anthropology of the Valkyra. Maybe he was reading up on the enemy. This is his handwriting. Alicia must be made to awaken. What? Alicia must be made to awaken. No matter how much I try, I can think of no other way. I almost wish I had never joined them on that expedition to the Barius ruins. I'm convinced that the inner chamber was built to admit only Valkyria. But the door opened at her touch. That could only mean that the blood of their tribe courses through her veins. Still, I was shocked to find her bathed in that uncanny light that night in the field. Though I doubted my eyes, I never once doubted. That light was the Valkyrian blue flame. Ultimately, I had no choice but to accept the simple truth that Alicia is one of them. I'd already begun to question all I knew. The walls of the temple sanctum were inscribed with the Valkyria's account of history. History as it truly was. We are all taught of the Darkson calamity and how their actions forever scorched the land. But this account told a different story. The Valkyria invaded this land from the north, slaying the indigenous Darkson people as they came. Their grasp of Ragnite technology and the art of war were vastly superior. They trained the destructive power of Ragnite on the Darkson's land, burned it to ash, then had the gall to pass the blame for their inhuman deeds off on their Darkson slaves. Darksons have borne that stigma ever since, while the Valkyria became godlike saviors. The victors simply rewrote the history books. The Barius ruins promulgate a lie to all but their own descendants as hard fact. Reading about the Valkyria's power, the true face of these saviors, left me stunned. Yet at the same time, I cannot help but think of how useful it could be to us now. Since then, I've investigated every text and report on the Valkyria I could find. They lead me to believe that at least a few scions of the Valkyria must have survived to this day. All across Europa, these rare individuals live and die unaware of their own nature. But history has recorded rare cases of individuals who have awakened to their powers. Their stories share one common thread. All of them suffered grave wounds before awakening. If those accounts are correct, the blood of the Valkyria stirs at the approach of death. Their power, having slept for thousands of years, bursts awake at one step shy of the end. Once awakened, if one of these individuals takes hold of the refined Ragnite arms of their ancestors, they make their mark on history as one of the Valkyria of old. I couldn't stop myself. I stole the Valkyrian lance and shield out of the university archive. Supposedly their blood serves to amplify the Ragnite's natural power. I have no idea what science lies behind it. Perhaps it's a consequence of their origins in the Ragnite-rich northern regions. Regardless of the reason, the Valkyria's life force itself calls forth a reaction from the stone. The enemy Valkyria decimated our forces on the Magyar plains. I could not afford to stay my hand on account of ethics. I had the rifle, and I forced myself to use it. I shot her. I placed the lance and shield on her unconscious form. I was racked with insecurity and guilt, hands red with blood of my best friend's love. But now I know. The choice I made was right.
Faldio! Hello, Lieutenant Gunther. Is something wrong?
Faldio, where is he?
Sir, Captain Virat just called him in. He left only a minute ago.
Like, I'm more frustrated the way Welkin reacted, to be honest. Like, I also think he made the right choice. Like, he didn't kill her, but he has to make it to protect his land.
Faldio, I'm only going to ask you this once. Was it you who shot Alicia?
Yeah. I shot her.
Tell me why. Why did you have to shoot her?
The people. Galia needed her. Now let me ask you a question. How else do you think we could have won that battle? If not for Alicia's power, Galia would have most certainly lost.
I still can't.
And not just this battle. I'm talking about Galia's future. How else are we supposed to survive Welkin, caught on either side by giants? It's Alicia, our Valkyria. She's the only one who can protect us from them.
Wrong. Our side gaining power won't end this war. All it does is escalate the conflict.
That's enough. Listen to each other. You may both be right, but still, you're both very wrong. I don't claim to have the perfect answer either. However, regardless of the reason, attacking one of your own comrades is deplorable. By Gallian military law, I remand you to the stockade until further notice, Faldio. And you, Welkin. 24 hours in isolation for engaging in fisticuffs.
Well, that didn't end pretty.
Chapter 15, Citadel Ghirlandaio.
And a new skirmish. Well, first of all, of course, I'm gonna save it all. Well, I gotta say, that was a really interesting run. Like, the shit really got out of hand in here, and it's finally going to the end, and I really enjoyed it. And I enjoyed far more the fact that I was able to complete this mission in one go, without any gimmicks, any bullshit victory from the enemy side. Like, you know, keeping Lancers off to make sure they don't shoot an Edelweiss back and stuff like that. Because they proved to be real snipers when you're not expecting them. That's for damn sure. But nevertheless, it looks like we are really reaching the climax of this, and I am absolutely looking forward to what will happen next. So, we'll see what happens next time. Bye!